Well, guys, we kind of all knew this was going to happen at some point, and I am super happy that we are actually here making this happen today. So on the left, we have Monstermax, and on the right, we have Nick's F450 Monster Truck. Now, we are out here on the Truck Night in America OG Challenge, as you guys, of course, know, and the only part of the test that we're really not going to be considering in this comparison is the overall speed of the trucks in question, because Monstermax is way faster, and that's just really that's really no question. There's no comparison in the top speeds of these trucks. The Monstermax is way faster. Also, the rear steer versions will not be getting used for this test. So both of the trucks that you see right here are the non-rear steer versions, and I decided to compare those instead of the rear steer versions because in terms of actually driving them at speed on courses like Truck Night, the non-rear steer versions are a lot more controllable. Now, the argument that could be made, of course, that the rear steer versions are more maneuverable, and you would be correct. But with that being said, let's go ahead and run these trucks one after the other and see how they do. Now, since you guys recently saw the F450 Monster Truck on the channel, we are going to be starting off in Monstermax today. Now, this truck, obviously, you guys all know Monstermax, and of course, Monstermax 2.0 is in progress. And with that being said, it's definitely fun to revisit the original Monstermax from time to time, and also, of course, it's going to be interesting to see how it stacks up against that F450. So 3, 2, 1, let's go! Absolutely just rockets off the line, super stable off the jump, stopped all its momentum there, basically based on where it stopped, but picks its momentum back up really quickly. Lay some fuel to it going up the hill, come on. Trying to jump over the, actually that went really well, kind of cased that second one, but not really worried about it. Oh boy, yep, we'll tow that one because we booped it. All right, you're coming with me. Thank you. Let's see if it'll do this in high, and if it'll actually tow the 1500 in high. Hey, it should. And we'll leave the 1500 right there. Stay flat out on the throttle in high. And it actually makes it through the pond flat out on the throttle in high. That's pretty good. Whoa. All right, I would recommend not being in high for that section through the rocks, though, because you can end up with some really wacky scenarios. This thing does flex a lot, though, especially for a monster truck, and that's why I made sure to put the soft suspension on the F450, so it could kind of compete with the flex of this thing. Now, let's make our way over the far right bridge. Trying really hard not to... Oh, there we go. All right, lay the power to it once again. Oh, dude, that was amazing. It's not the biggest fan of the whoops, but, I mean... Monster trucks aren't really big fans of whoops to begin with, so, hey, it actually did a little bit of a donut across the line. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, we will have some other tests for these things, obviously, a little bit later on in the video, but a standard run through the whole course is what we are beginning with. So now, we're going to go ahead and head straight to the F450. Let's fire it up. God, it sounds good. It sounds so freaking good. All right, boys. Let's see. Oh, there we go. And spool it up. 3, 2, 1, go! Send it! It's quick, but definitely not as fast as Monstermax. Doesn't stay quite as level as Monstermax either, and... Oh, it doesn't want to go, but it also doesn't want to stall. Come on! It's definitely better off in low range. Yeah, definitely better off in low range. I wanted to see if I kind of worked the steering, if it was going to, like, grab and then just go in high. Turns out it wasn't exactly going to, but let's see if we can clear the... Ooh, cased that a little bit. Let's try to not case the second one. Come on, there you go. Now, nice and easy. Making my way through here, and I'm just going to snatch onto the front end of that 1500. Throw it in high, see how it does. Wow, it's doing really well, actually. And it just looks so good, man. It's such a good-looking monster truck. All right, back into high, flat on the throttle. You gonna make your way out of here? Easy. Well, actually, it did make its way out of the pond in high. That's pretty respectable, I've got to say. Oh, no! Oh, man! I was not anticipating going over right there. I was not anticipating that at all. I actually kicked it into high because I figured it would give it just enough pop to get over the rocks. Regardless, once you get once you get it through here, it's not too bad at all. Here we go. Whoop, far left this time. We went to the far right with the Monstermax. We're going to go far left on this one. Now, this one is a little bit wider than Monstermax. Just a tiny bit, I think. It feels like it is. So let's see. Oh, not too bad along the bridge, though. It's still pretty easy to get it across the bridge with very little drama. Oh, no! Oh, man. I wanted to see if it could, like, sort of kick itself up and over the logs like Monstermax did. Not quite. Close, but not quite. If the front axle had made it over that log, it would have been fine. But, oh my god, it's got a messed up grill and bumper and everything on the front end now. But, you know, surprisingly, it handles the whoops better than Monstermax, though. That's kind of the biggest difference, is like, this thing handles the whoops better, which is very odd and very interesting indeed. All right, let's go ahead and repair and refuel. And now, I have an idea. I have a little bit of a test I would like to do. So, we're gonna go ahead and recover. And we're going to leave the garage, and we're going to add a little bit of a wild card into this situation. So we have all of our trucks that have been either, well, all of our trucks that we've either run down the track or all of our trucks that we have in the garage. And what we're going to do is, since these things both made super short work of that little 1500, we're going to bring out a Dairy Longhorn 4520 and see how far they can pull that. First up is obviously the Monstermax, and I'm going to grab one more 4520. Where are you at? Come on, where are you at? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Where did you disappear to? Where did you? There you go. And I'm going to set that one next to this other one, roughly, so that we have one for the F450 to tow as well. All right, so, you ready, Monstermax? Let's get you hooked up. All right, come on. She's moving. She's definitely squatting, but she's moving. Let's see how far it'll take it in high. It may not even make it through the first mud pit. We'll have to see. Whoa! Oh, come on! I know it's sort of moving under its own power, but it's still extremely heavy back there, and it's definitely giving this thing a workout because it, you know, the tires on it right now are pretty much highway tires. They're not going to do much at all in the mud, so most of that pulling power is definitely coming from our truck. Come on! Come on! Oh, dude, you're almost there. You're almost there. But will it be able to make it up the concrete block? That's a completely different story entirely. There you go. Uh-oh. Oh, well, a little bit of damage on the dairy. Don't really care about that. All I want to do is see how far I can pull it. This thing might pull it all the way down, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, if it pulls it all the way to, like, the bridges, really the majorly challenging obstacles in terms of vehicle capability and not necessarily driver capability are the... Oh, what? No way! Really? I'll give myself one chance to, like, just reverse and just yank the truck. Wow! No further than that, huh? So that really is... Oh, nope, 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 there it is! I was about to be like, is that really it for you? No way. All right, make my way down and through. Find the grip and send it. Sendy boy time. Come on, put that power down. This section's going to be tricky to maintain high, but this thing looks like it might do it. It's putting the power down surprisingly well. It's throwing mud everywhere. Put it back into first. That may definitely help. Oh, yeah, that helped a lot. Dude, that's impressive. That's really, really, really impressive. Up and over the lip. Into the pond. Now, if this makes it through the pond, I'm going to be like, yep, you can make it through anything. You can literally tow through anything if you can make it through the pond with that Dairy Longhorn behind you. There's no question in my mind. Not even a single one. Come on. Dude, make it. Make it, make it, make it, make it. Hey, I'm honestly pretty surprised now. I'm pretty impressed. We at least kept our back axle on the ground. But do we have enough grip to literally float the truck? Yes, we do. All right. Once again, very surprised, but I will not turn it down. It's just keeping up. Like, it is keeping it there. Oh my, what? Dude. Dude. We ran them through the course. They were completely fine. And now this is going to be the hardest part. Easily going to be the hardest part. And it's pulling it like a champ. Come on. Well, maybe not completely like a champ. I mean, well, hey, to be fair, it's an absolute champ for getting it this far. Whoa, if you try to back up, you're in trouble. Yeah, if you try to back up, you're in trouble because it tries to pull you back down the hill again. Hey, there it is. Yo. All right, the fact that we pulled it to the bridges, that's next level already. We got to try that in the F450 because this is huge, right? This is absolutely ridiculous. Just the fact that it did it that well. All right, F450, it's your turn. You thought I was going to let you get away with just towing that 1500. You should have kept thinking. Let's go. It's attaching to the bumper, not the hitch. That's probably not a bad thing. Will it take high range? It will. Although, oh my god, it's pulling the rear of the truck down so much that it almost sent us into the trees. Staying in second so far, though. Definitely now back to first. Good grip in first, though. Actually doing a better job of this mud pit than I thought it would. Also, considering the fact that it's locked in first gear, I mean, it's doing a really, really, really good job. Find that grip, especially at the rear axle. All that weight on the back is just driving that rear axle into the ground. Driving it into the ground. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh. Smashed the fuel tanks. Big time smashed the fuel tanks. She's making good time on the tow test, though, considering the fact, especially, that our tow point is off-center, and that usually makes trucks really, really, really upset, but this thing, not so much. Makes it a little upset, but not enough to where it would really matter all that much. There you go. Just gotta kind of work it to the side, and that way it will actually be able to sort of slide over the top of the hill. Oh, God. Oh, that was close. That was closer than I would have liked it to have been. Come on, find the grip. Yeah, this thing will just pull it right over the top. With enough persuasion. Yep, there it is. Again, you just gotta persuade it enough. You gotta persuade it enough, and then it's fine. It's just fine. It's A-okay. Oh, really? You're gonna give me that issue again? Boy, come on. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. Hey, there we go. Dude, honestly, I'm really impressed by that. Come on. Come on. Oh, did you hear it, like, chugging there for a second? It did not like the gear it was in. It really did not like the gear it was in. I'm surprised it's kept itself in second. Well, the second I say it's kept itself in second, it goes right back to first. Right back to first. Maybe I shouldn't congratulate it for keeping itself in second, because every time I do that, it puts itself back in first gear. Yikes. All right, you got the pond coming up. There you go. There you go. Put the power down. It's keeping... Well, oh my god. I literally just went to say it. Just went to say it's keeping itself in second again. I need to stop doing that, because every time I do that, it's like, nope. Come on. It's got a little bit more of a struggle in the pond than the Monstermax had. A little bit more of a struggle for sure. I'm not sure if there's something that's stuck, or if there's something that's getting under its wheels, or if there's maybe something that's catching the dairy. That's very well possible, too. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I think something caught the dairy on that one, dude. Oh, my God. Well, hey, I'll tell you something. If that's where this thing's pull stops, it still did a heck of a job. Okay, yeah, no, it's actually pulling me backwards when I pull with the winch. So yeah, the dairy is definitely stuck, so that's where this one is going to stop. Now, granted, I'm sure that that's not a issue with this, but it's more of an issue of the fact that the dairy is just caught on a rock. And, you know, I'm trying to be as fair as possible with this comparison, and I'm sure this could do the rest of the obstacles for sure, but I think the dairy actually got into a bit of an issue where a rock might have gotten lodged in the axle or something, but they both trucks did an incredible job. Now, let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite. Let me know which one you would take home, and at the end of the day, they're both just absolute beasts of trucks. Now, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to, of course, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.